How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the first race of the Dunkin' Donuts Cup Series. And let's see who is on the pole. On the pole, it is Ty Dillon. Now, this is the 2020. These are the 2020 cars. So, if anything's not up to date, as I know it's 2022, the FRCD 2022 models aren't really the best because they have a lot of fake cars, and most of the cars are just 2021 cars on 2022 models. But that aside, as you will see, Ty Dillon here take the green flags out as they go up through the gears. Now it's just gonna be me in the booth today. I hope to get somebody in the booth next race here, but for now we won't care. Now it's already going to go 3 wide in the back of the pack here. Let's hope they don't wreck. Oh, too late. Here they go. And I have the wrong setup on.
A few inches later.
And now that we're back from those technical difficulties, we are going to see who's on the pole. Okay, it's Ty Dillon again. Okay, so nothing looks changed. And as we saw last time, well, we went green and they wrecked on the first lap because I was using the wrong track setup. Hopefully that doesn't happen this time. Oh crap, I need to check. Okay. And then turn 4. Oh, that should be far enough. The pace car is ducked. Right. Pace car has turned in now. And green flag is out. And then my FPS is just dead for some reason. At 14, 18, 16, 20, 23. Somewhere like 10, like 11, 15. Okay, I'll stop counting my FPS. And, ooh, Ty Dillon almost getting shoved up. Not shoved, but almost went up here. Here goes the 20 car. Now, we already had the 500 for this year, 2022. We saw that, well, I don't know if y'all saw, but I think Austin Cindric got the win for Team Penske. Good job. They're edging out Bubba Wallace, but yeah. And the last year we saw Michael McDowell get the win, even though being involved in the first big one. As you see, he's now in third, 34 car. Ooh, there's 3 wide, a little bit in the front. Joey Logano continues to lead as Ty Dillon now falls back. They're starting to stack 3 wide. Oh, looks like the 20 car, Christopher Bell going low. Nope, it's Eric Jones. Wrong gear. Of course. Now, Eric Jones to the lead with the 17 right behind him and the 34 of Michael McDowell. Looks like Eric Jones went high, giving the 17 of Chris Buescher. Yes, Chris Buescher now to the lead with Michael McDowell behind him. Then Ricky Stenhouse, Bowman, and I don't know who's in the 15. It's a Rick Ray racing car. Now, Michael McDowell looks like he's trying to get to the front. They're 2 wide stacked, 3 wide in the back, 3 wide stacked in the back, and then 2 wide in the rest of the field. Chris Buescher able to stay in the lead with 3 wide for second. Now 3 wide for third as Michael McDowell starts to fall backwards. There's no line near him, but now that complete outside, like all the way on the outside line, should be able to go. Now there's 3x3 stacked the whole field. Whole field 3 wide. The front, it kind of reversed. At first, the front was 2 wide, and the back was 3 wide, but it kind of flipped. But mostly 3 wide, as the 3 leaders were able to pull away. Here comes Ricky Stenhouse to the inside of Eric Jones. Now no, I know Chris Buescher and Ricky Stenhouse look like the same cars, but they are not teammates. Here comes Bowman and Johnson. Now on the bottom, and Clinton Boyer in the 14 car. Looks like he's trying to get a 500 win. Now, I forgot to mention this, but a competition caution will come out on lap 10. So let's see what happens here, folks. If anybody has this game and you want to know how many competition caution, that will be a video for another time. As we see now, Eric Jones going to the inside of Chris Buescher, but the pack comes back. Now Bowman and Boyer, the next 2 cars on the bottom, trying to see if they can take anything home. And they do it. Here they come. Now Chris Buescher's gonna really start to go on that outside line on the backstretch, but they're with them now 3 wide for the lead. It's gonna get interesting here. Chris Buescher barely clearing the 20, now 3 wide for second. Ooh, I think Joey Logano went in the wall there. So did maybe Corey LaJoy. Here now, Eric Jones has to block Jimmy Johnson if he wants to keep his spot. Ooh, they went a little snaky. Now, Chris Buescher. Here comes Chris Buescher here. Now, here comes Eric Jones to the inside. Now, Clint Boyer trying to pass Johnson. Johnson giving him as much room as he needs. They left 3 wide and now went to 2 wide. 3 wide, a little bit. Now 3 wide for third. They're starting to go 3 wide a little bit with Clint Boyer and Ricky Stenhouse. And now trying to join the outside lane. And now it's lap 10, and competition caution will be coming out as I type this command. Alright, yellow flag's out. It didn't have to do anything with the command, I swear. Definitely, yeah, it did. The command was literally yellow. You're crying out loud, so. Yeah. I think I get why now. And as my frames are dead. And who will win the race back? Now, since this is 2003, the restarts will be single file, but And to the line, Stenhouse. Not Stenhouse. Busher! God. Alright, well, as they come across the line, we will accelerate time. Yeah. Well, I'll see you back when it is green. And we are back as we're about to go green. And you're probably wondering why I said these restarts will be single file as there's some cars on the bottom. Those are lap cars. They got lapped somehow. Looks like the 54 blue tires who he's out the race, and so it's the 41 because I think he rage quit, even though these are AI. But if you want me to see my friend do a race and I spot for him in an online match, even though it'll technically be him versus the AI, just like this video. Let's see if we can get 10 likes and we'll do that. And 10 like, and then maybe 1 point, and then 1 like to do part 2. Not JK, we're doing a part 2 either way. Green flag is out. And Chris Buescher probably gonna use the slow cars of, like, especially Brendan Guhan there to pull away a little bit, as you see, since the 10 can't get on the bottom. Almost clears them. But yeah, that's gonna really slow up those cars on the outside. Except for the 10 was able to pull away on that top. Maybe Chase Elliott might try to do the same thing. 10 of Eric Almirola in the draft of Stenhouse of Chris Buescher. Going in about 2, like maybe 2 miles per hour faster than Chris Buescher here. Looks like a lot of cars are actually DNF now since the last time we saw. Well, as you can see, Eric Almirola trying to get to the lead on the bottom with Jimmy Johnson behind him. And where did the field go? Oh, looks like they kind of split off. Well then, this is gonna be a kind of boring race, but who cares? And if you want to know how I did the caution command, if we get 2 likes, then yeah, we'll do that. Actually, no, we're not gonna set a like goal for that. And we're not gonna set a like goal for what I said earlier either. That's a prank. Low. Not funny though. But all these things I said I'm saying a like goal for, we're doing either way, so y'all don't have to like this video. Would recommend it. I'm a new channel and stuff, but it doesn't look like I care. No. But our leader, Chris Buescher, has been slowly caught by the pack, who don't really want to pass. But the 10 car looking more aggressive, as you see. He goes to the inside, and Chris Buescher does not throw the block. Now the nearest slow car is just coming off turn 4. Well, they're just coming off turn 2. So the nearest slow car might just be like about half a lap down. Has to go 3 wide for third. Oh, never mind. Okay. Jimmy Johnson wanted to go high, but he went right back low. And Chase Elliott has no help on the outside. Now the cars in the lead pack are all manufacturers as they go 3 wide for second. But there's 2 of every manufacturer in that lead pack. But looks like Keselowski and then Bowman are trying to catch up. And when I say two, now Logano has catched up and caught up, and now there are more forwards, and especially now that Keselowski is now in that pack, that pack is mostly dominated by forwards. Especially Team Penske and Stewart Haas Racing there. At least I think that's Stewart Haas Racing for the 10 car. And Chris Buescher, I think, is on the Lono team. Anyways, as you can see, and now the 10 car diving below to the inside of the 17. He swoops up. And we're gonna be running the 2021 season, which was kind of scuffed in the year they used, especially Indianapolis, but this is a video game, so hopefully that turn 6 curve doesn't tear up when we get to that track. Anyways, just foreshadowing. Now the 17 in the lead, but the 48 looking aggressive. He stays behind the 17. Bowman's starting to lose the field a little bit, but I think he's in the draft, so he should be fine. The 10 is starting to lag back, but he seems pretty fine as the 17 now in the lead. 17 has been a dominant driver. He's led the most laps, and even if he gets passed and another driver leads the rest of the laps, it'd have to be the 10, but in order to make a minor difference. But either way, the 17 has led the most laps with 9 to go. Well, with 9 laps of racing to go, Denny Hamlin, who hasn't been in the front all day, is joined by Kyle Busch to try to capture the lead. Joe Gibbs Racing second and third, but the next Joe Gibbs car is pretty far back. That would probably either be Truex or another Toyota, but they're going to be too far back, and the slow car of William Byron has been caught by the leaders. The leaders going high. Chris Buescher went high, and now Busch is going to be slow as he gets 3-wided, and Eric Almirola and Alex Bowman get spoiled by that slow car, the ones in the middle. But Alex Bowman went to the top, and the slow car threw the block. Boy, that slow car needs a blue flag. William Byron, the slow car, has was has not been told by NASCAR to get out the way because he was still on the lead lap, so he was fighting for that. But here comes the next pack on the slow car, and Blaney is there, and that slowed him up big time. But now the slow car has dominated the outside line, and anybody tries to go higher will just get blocked as he did to the other pack. And everyone on the outside line has just stopped, except for Blaney, who had a pretty big lead on that pack. Well, Bowman, Keselowski, and Almirola are kind of falling back, especially Bowman and Eric Almirola, who got stopped by that slow car. Now Kyle Busch trying to get to the inside of Chris Buescher. And the nearest slow car of BJ McLeod is just now crossing the start-finish line, but the leaders are just crossing the start-finish line now. This is going to be an interesting race, especially for Rick Ware Racing. Now the 3 wide for the lead. And they are catching that slow car here. We'll see them soon. Especially after this camera where it's... Show the camera, please. There you go. Here come the leaders. Now where's Chris Buescher gone? He's fallen down to fourth. Can he get the lead back? Slow car in the way again. Oh, Kyle Busch right on the brakes there. Denny Hamlin is out. 5 laps to go. Right, 5 laps to go. Nearest slow car is Ryan Preece, who is pretty far ahead. They're about a turn separating them. But here comes. But Hamlin is actually faster than the cars behind. Once he's in the draft of those slow cars, it's gonna be over. But as they're now starting to pick up speed from Hamlin, it's not over. They're going about 4 miles per hour quicker. Hamlin loses speed, a lot more speed than they are. Still that 4 mile per hour difference. Make that a 5 mile per hour difference. As there's still, as they're increasing speed, Hamlin's been decreasing speed. He's going to be the nearest slow car with only 4 laps to go. And here comes the pack. Now you see everybody behind. Now I'm guessing the 51 is now the leader of the pack. I guess the 12 got called. They're 3 wide. That pack will be an interesting one, as the 52 of the slow car is slowing them all down. Now here comes Joey Logano. Joey Logano, Hamlin, and Busch battling out. That seems kind of familiar. Auto Club. I wonder where I've seen that. Auto Club. Beware the 22. Anyways, we see Joey Logano in the 22 car leading, but here comes Chris Buescher trying to battle it back. Chris Buescher, who's been a dominant car, is trying to take the lead away. He has Hamlin and Bowman behind him. Busch and Buescher